When y'all coming in? I know y'all ain't used to me going live this early in the morning, but it was a request. Why my hair looks so red, child? It was a request. So, um, you know, I'm being nice and listening, actually. I'm being nice and listening to the request. Hey, one person in the bushes. I know y'all haven't seen us since my birthday, but we have been doing what we need to do. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Auntie Pee Wee. How y'all doing? We haven't been on since my birthday. I know we have a lot going on, child. We it's kind of getting down. Hey, 20. It's kind of getting down to the wire with all these doctor's appointments and stuff. Hey, Hattie. It's kind of getting down to the wire with all these doctor's appointments. Hey, Lay. With all these doctor's appointments and stuff. He's in dialysis. Our times are like real different. He has to be there at like 10:15, and I don't have to go in until 11:25. So I said, why not spend time with the people? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you're okay, Auntie Pee Wee. Just know that he's in a better place. I know that's hard, but just know he's in a better place. Hey, Diane. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Takia. Yeah, so our doctor's appointments are winding down almost. Tramel has to see a new doctor. I've seen all my new doctors. Yeah, I finally got my stomach partially drained, but they didn't want to drain it all because they got 10 liters of fluid out of my stomach, and the doctor didn't want to continue because it was for my first time having a procedure, and he didn't know how my body was going to react. So he just took the 10, and I had to schedule an appointment to get the rest taken. So that's that. I finally feel good because I don't have all that fluid in my stomach. Child, I look like I had me a quick little tummy tuck. But when they get the rest of it out, child, because I had to go to the doctor yesterday. When I got on the scale, it said 220. I said 220. Bitch, I ain't been 220 since I was 5 years old. But I know I'm less than that because I have a lot of fluid on me. Because they haven't been able to do my diet. Well, in the last couple of days since they drained this fluid on me, they have. But before that, they weren't able to give me dialysis the way that they could. So all this fluid accumulated on my feet, on my calves, on my thighs. So we trying to get that off. We trying to get that off. So it is what it is. It bothers me because it's hard to walk because I have this fluid on my feet. So it's hard to feel my feet. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, Tremella's already in dialysis. Me, I'm waiting to go in. So I said, let me spend time with the people. Let me surprise them and come up on the live. I don't know why my hair looks so dark. I mean, it is what it is. It's going. It's going. It's going. Ain't nothing changed. I ain't even gonna lie. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed with that. It didn't. I ain't even gonna lie. It didn't. So we just taking it easy. It's a lot. We went out. I don't know if those of you that subscribe and watch lips. We went out with him last weekend, last Saturday. Last Saturday, we was on his live, so like got a lot of people got to see us on his live. It was nice to see you and Tramel the other day on Leave. Right, Hattie. So those of you that subscribe to Lips and watch Lips, we was on his live Saturday, I believe, because we went out with him and we had a good time. We had a great time, actually. We didn't even know he was live. We was walking up and he was like, "Look who it is, y'all." And that's when we realized he was live. We had a great time. It was good. It was fun. It was because we don't really go out. So going out was like a treat. So we really enjoyed ourselves. We really, really, really did. We really enjoyed ourselves. Hey, Monica. We really enjoyed ourselves and we had a good time. No, Hattie, Lips didn't go back. I had text him to see what time they were going, and he was like too hungover not going, so we didn't go. We didn't go because they was paying him to do all them damn shots. Well, thank you, Tony. We try our best to look good. We try our best. We do. We try our best. You know. I wanted to show y'all my new glasses, but let me see. Because I know I'm not going to be able to, I'm going to have to take them back off to read the comments. Y'all like my new glasses? I like them. They different. I like them. I got them from America's Best. It's the Jamie Foxx collection. And everything was free because of my health insurance. I was like, all right. I said, I want everything in my glasses that's free that my health insurance will pay for. If they don't pay for it, don't offer it to me. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Grateful Heart. Thank you, Auntie P. It's just, I don't have them on now because I can't read the comments because the reading, I guess the bivocal part, with everything else they put on my glasses, my insurance, I had money left, but the bivocal part was way too much. I would have had to end up paying it. Like I said, I wasn't paying nothing. Tramel get more of an allowance, so he was able to get his bifocals put on his glasses. I don't know if y'all saw Tramel's new glasses, but his are hot. I love them. Hey, KC. Hey, KC. I look like a teacher? Yeah. Because when I'm driving and everything else, I got to wear them. But, like, to see the screen right now, if I have them on, the screen looks a little blurry. So that's why I took them off. But I wanted to show y'all my new glasses. And plus, I'm only live because, hey, Geraldine. Hey, Tina Shell, putting God first. Oh, we love you and miss y'all, too. We really miss y'all. We really do. Shout out to my husband because he's starting culinary school. I'm so proud of him. He wanted to do culinary school, and he was like, Papa, I want to go to culinary school. I said, well, then go to culinary school, Tramel. Shit. Don't sit here and want to do something and want to be something and not do it. Go to culinary school. So he's enrolled in culinary school. I'm so proud of him. I really, really am. I'm proud of him that he wanted to do it and he did it. Good morning, Greg. And he did it. I'm proud of him. So that means, y'all, I'm going to be eating real good, honey. When they start telling him, teaching him how to cook, I'm going to be eating real good. I'm going to be eating real good when I tell you. So, I ain't mad at it. Right, Monica. My only advice to Tramel was, because he said, Papa, I'm enrolled. I can't believe I'm enrolled. I said, Tramel, I know you're going to do good because you love cooking. I said, my only advice to you is pay attention to the details. I said, because you don't do that. Tramel don't pay attention to details. And for that, he needs to pay attention to details. I said, past that, I know you're going to do amazing. I was like, but you gotta pay attention to details. I said, because details matter when it comes to cooking. And he was like, no, you're right, you're right. I said, just pay attention to the details and you good. So I'm excited for him. I am. I am excited for him. He had to turn in his first assignment. He had to send in a picture of something he cooked. Um, and it was good. Well, the food was good because he made cornbread. He made some chicken and um, um, what was it? And mushroom soup. It was delish. And he made as he calls a vegetable medley. It was amazing. Yes, Grateful Heart. We was just talking about that when we went out with Lips Saturday. Actually, we went out with Lips Thursday and Saturday. He didn't go live on Thursday, so that's why y'all didn't see us on Thursday. But he went live on Saturday. By the time we pulled up, he was live. So yes, we enjoyed ourselves. Again, we had a great time. We had a great time, and I'm sure you'll see more lives with us, cause like we plan to do it up in the summertime, go places, do things, and things of that nature. So I'm sure you'll see more lives with us and Lips and us, and cause we have a good time when we together. We really do. We have a good time when we are together. So, you know, we have a ball when we are together. Yes, we do. What else? What else? I mean, me and Tramel are doing good. We are doing good. This time taking it to ourselves is what we needed. We really needed it. And like I said, we'll be back. And of course, now that Tramel is in culinary school, y'all know he gonna start making cooking videos. You know that's coming. He's gonna start making cooking videos. I'll probably come back like with Joseph Rance and stuff like that. Because I have a lot to say. I do. I have a lot to say. And Tramel be trying to silence me sometimes. No, he don't. He really don't. I'm just saying that. Um, I have a lot to say. I have a lot of things that I see that I want to discuss. A lot of things going on in the world I want to discuss. So, thank you, Casey. Thank you, Casey. Oh, Grateful Heart, we're not going to wait too much longer. It's just that the doctors, when they told us what they wanted to do and create a little circle of doctors, we just, like, honest to God, the only day we not going to a doctor or have free where we could just sit around the house and do nothing is the 16th. And I already know one of us is going to have an appointment on that day. It ain't going to stay free. I mean, literally every single day in May. If we ain't going to dialysis, we going to a doctor's appointment or going to two doctor's appointments in the same day. Um, and that's just too much to, and then try to make a live. And so, the only days we really have off is the weekend. It's like a job. It's like we working because the only days we have off is the weekend. And now that we found our church affiliate, we try to go to church on Sundays. So Sundays is taken up with church. Um, and by the way, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Unity Fellowship Church of Greater Atlanta. I love it. It it's just like Unity Fellowship Church of Newark that we used to go to. They are very loving. They are very accepting. They are it's amazing. It is just really amazing. And I know they haven't seen us in 2 weeks, but they're gonna see us this Sunday. Right. If we don't get ourselves together, Grateful Heart, then y'all ain't gonna have no McRae to see. So, and I love these doctors because they made a circle. So it's like they're all affiliated with each other, so they can get the information. I don't have to request paperwork from one doctor to the other doctor. They just get they could go in the computer system, pull it up, and know what's what. Right, Geraldine. Dialysis itself drains you. But some days are better than other. Like Monday, oh, all I wanted to do when I got home was lay in the bed. I told Tramel, bring me food, bring me this, bring me that, because I couldn't do it. Um, and, you know, what's something here? It's just, it's, you know, it's, but like Wednesday, that's what I was trying to say. But like Wednesday, I was fine. Like I went home and I had a little bit of energy and stuff like that. So it ain't bad. It just depends because sometimes you good, sometimes it's like, oh child, I just want to lay in the bed. I don't want to do nothing for the rest of the day. I just want to lay in the bed, bring me some food. And when we both feeling like that, child, it's a struggle because if I'm feeling like that and he ain't, Tremella cook and all kind of things. But when he's feeling like that and I'm feeling like that, it's like, child, who gonna do what? And all right, I'll get this for. Or if one of us can get up to go in the kitchen, can you bring me this? Can you do that? Cause it's a struggle. It's a struggle. He's in dialysis, Grateful Heart. Our times are different, so he's already in there. I don't have to go in there till 11, like 20, because I don't know why they did that. They made his time like 10:15, and made mine 11:20. So even when he's done, he got to wait for me to be done. So it is what it is. We didn't try to fight them on it, or because I know the girl at the time, she didn't like Tremel because Tremel was letting her have it. Y'all know my husband, honey. Y'all know my husband. When things ain't going right, he gonna speak up. And I think she did this on purpose so that he would have to sit around and wait for me. Um, and I'm like, but me and you cool. Like, why I gotta sit around all these hours? Because now he's gonna be done before me, so he's gonna have to sit and wait for me. And now, like, his balance has been off lately. So when he comes here, I have to put him in a wheelchair. Like yesterday, he fell twice because of his neuropathy. Thank God he didn't hurt himself. Um, and it was one fall was I wanted to laugh, but I couldn't because I didn't know. Hey Kay, I didn't know. I had a patient that I ran peritoneal dialysis on, and it wore out. And some days she was on. Peritoneal never wore me out because I did that as well. That never wore me out. Like when I went to bed and woke up, I was just as energized and ready to go. It did that never wore me out. Hemo will wear me out, and it's weird because when I first did hemo, it wore me out way more than it does now. It used when I first started doing it, it wore me out completely. And then when I started doing peritoneal, that didn't wear me out at all. I was amazed that I felt as good as I did. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot what this felt like. I feel like me. So the whole, I believe it was 3 or 4 years I was on it, I felt great. But then when I had this hernia surgery and I couldn't do it because they didn't want the fluid in me, because they didn't want it to mess up the hernia surgery. The hemo, I was looking at myself. I said, my skin looks better. I look better. I feel better. And even Tremel looked at me and said, babe, would you ever think about going back to hemo? And I was like, and then the peritoneal nurse, She saw me in hemo and she said, Joseph, you look amazing. And I was like, oh God, that's the confirmation right there. So I told her, I was like, I think I want to go back to hemo. She said, yeah, because you look amazing. She said, you look amazing. And they was about to fill me up, honey, all day long with fluid, and I just couldn't do that. Thank you for Grateful Heart for putting up our Cash App. I just couldn't do that. I like the fluid thing, walking around with fluid and draining myself during the day and feel it. So I was like, let me go back to hemo, and I did. Hey Olivia, and I did, and it's working for me so far. It ain't wearing me out like it did the first time, but this time it wears me out sometimes, but nothing like it did the first time. Um, like I said, the only problem I have now is my blood pressure drops too low. But now that they drain the fluid out, some of the fluid out of my stomach, that's not happening as much. Hey, Joy, I'm good and I'm feeling great. But yeah, that's what's up with that. Cause, you know, it is what it is. I'm just sitting in this car, waiting to go in. Just sitting in this car, waiting to go in. Y'all see my King shirt? It says King. Tramel brought it for me for either my birthday or my anniversary. Our anniversary is coming up, y'all. I thought about that this morning. I said, oh, wait a minute. I got to get my husband something for our anniversary, and I think I know what I'm going to get him. And I'm not going to say it on this live because if he watches it, you know. But I think I know what I'm going to get him. I had something else in mind, but I think I know what I'm going to get him. So, you know, our anniversary is coming up. 5 whole years, June 30th. I can't believe 5 years went past. And I ain't gonna lie, the first 3 years was a struggle. It really was. The first 3 years was a struggle. And, we didn't even know. Well, I'm not gonna, the first 2 years was a struggle. By the third year, we was getting it together. And thank you, Carrie. By the third year, we started getting it together. And now we got it together. We really have it together. Um, it was rough because me and Tramel, y'all know the story. We just got back together 18 years later. Tramel asked me to marry him, and 2 months later, I married him. And the whole process of getting to know each other again, because what we knew 18 years ago was nothing compared to who we were 18 years later. So us, we were married in the process of getting to know each other. And that's rough. That's really rough because it's like, the first argument we had, both of us was ready to leave. And I'm like, well, where the fuck am I going? I'm married to this man. I was ready to run. I ain't gonna lie. I was ready to say, you know what? I ain't got to deal with this shit. Let me go about live my business and live my life. And I literally got in my car and drove away. And I'm like, where the hell are you going? You're married to this man. Like, you're legally married to this man. You can't just get up and walk away. And it was hard because both of us felt the same way. It was like, I ain't got to deal with this shit. And then it just escalated because Tramel learned things about me that he didn't like. I learned things about Tramel I didn't like. And I believe the problem was we was trying to change each other in the process. And you can't do that. You can't. I was 48, 49. And Tramel was 50. No, I wasn't 50. He was 50. So I was 47, 48, 49, 50. I was 47. You can't change a 47-year-old man and a 50-year-old man. That just ain't gonna happen. So once we learned to accept each other Right, grateful heart. But when you just get married and you don't think about, like, me and Tramel didn't think about these things. The most major thing Tramel said to me before I married him: do you trust me with your life? If you don't trust me with your life, then I'm not marrying you. When he said it, he said, think about it. Don't just answer that question. Think about it. So I thought about it, and I'm like, what does he mean? Do he trust me? Do I trust him with my life? And then I said, wait a minute, honey. When I marry this man, he gets control of my life, meaning if I'm in the hospital, if anything happens to me, he makes the major decisions. My sister can't just come in and say, oh, that's my brother and yada, yada, yada. No, he trumps everybody in my family. So when I realized what he said, I thought about it for a couple of days. And I said, you know what, Tramel? As much as I know you love me, I trust you with my life because you would never let anything happen. You would never do anything bad to me, and you would never let anything bad to me. Right, Casey, is a big difference between a husband and a boyfriend, child. And it's like this. You both said in your own ways, but you do see love from. Right, Hattie, and that's what kept us, like, every time we would fight, I'm getting a divorce. I'm going back to Jersey and getting a divorce. And for me, when I said that, I thought about it. I was like, where the hell am I going? This man loved me to death. And in my mind, this is how I thought. I was like, child, Tramel can't function without me. I was like, what he gonna do? That's how I thought in my mind, because Joseph thinks he's the most special thing walking on the planet. I ain't gonna lie. Not to say that that's true, but I just think I'm the most precious thing on the planet. And then Tramel would think the same thing. Like, I love him. Like, he ain't going nowhere. I ain't letting him go. If he want to go, I ain't letting him go. So, it even though we were threatening that, um, it never happened. It never even came down to that. It just was, it was threatening. I'm going to get a divorce. I'm going to get a divorce. You're going to accept me. Stop trying to change me. I'm not going to be like you. And like y'all know, Tramel is more understanding, where I'm just more kick you to the curb and go about my business. And a lot of that played a lot of major things in our marriage, because where I was like, oh, fuck him, I ain't never speaking to him again. And Tramel was like, but how does that make it look for me? And I don't give a fuck. You speak to them if you want to speak to them. I'm not speaking to them. I don't give a fuck. Like, that was my attitude. And he would try to convince me why I needed to give them another chance. And it made me mad, because I'm like, why are you chastising me like a child? Like, don't sit here and try to, like, why are you trying to push them on me or push that person on me when I'm telling you I don't like them? Nothing is going to change. And yeah, yeah, you two are perfect for each other. You're the bossy one, Carrie, but people don't see it that way. People think Tramel is the bossy one. And like, I've had people, like, I guess, describe our relationship to us just from them looking in, or from the videos they see on YouTube. And I laugh because I'm like, child, it ain't nothing like, hold on.
Hey, he told me to bring these. I was trying to hurry up.
Oh, no, you good.
I just want to hit one. Can I?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
give y'all. I think I got $5 in my purse.
Hold on, y'all. He got the lighter.
Damn.
This one work.
Oh wait.
You just gotta,
I'm coming.
you just gotta keep. It'll work. Just be careful.
This is crazy. I'm out here with a damn gown. You sure? Cause I got my keys. I got one in my car.
You just gotta keep it. It got flu. I don't know why it make you click it so much. Nah, don't put your hand there. You're gonna get burned because it's a torch. Just keep clicking it. It'll come.
You think? You true?
If you want to go get your light up, because you.
Oh,
see, I told you it'll do it. You just go.
Oh, yes.
And now you see it. If your hand would have been there, what would have happened?
What time your time is?
11:25. But I know if Marlene was here, she'd have done. She would tell me come in there. I'm live on YouTube, Miko. Thank you for again, Grateful Heart, for putting up our cash app. Once the honeymoon is over, that's when the real marriage starts. Anything worth having is worth. Geraldine, you're right. You're absolutely right. And Carrie, I'm glad you know I'm the bossy one, because like I was saying, what I was about to tell y'all is people think Tramel is the one. People think that Tramel controls me and he talks to me and treats me like a dog, and I just sit there and take it because I know my husband and child, child,
I love y'all.
my friends, honey, if they ever heard us arguing, they would be scared for Tramel, not me.
Yeah, I believe that.
I ain't never been
Mm-hmm.
the one getting beat, honey, because I promise you, if you hit a bitch, I'm gonna kill you. And that's just how I've always been.
Jamil don't look like no fighting
So,
type anyway.
oh, honey, when he gets
Yes.
mad, that bitch will jump in your face.
Mm.
Child,
Okay.
jump in your face and threaten you.
Oh, me and you Aries,
Me,
right?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
I
actually, we
cry a
was in the
lot.
car, and he went off, and he
Do you got
started
soft
grabbing
feelings? Do you
me.
cry?
No, I used to,
Yeah, I do.
but it depends. But all I know is,
Look at me out
we
here.
was in the car like
This shit is
this,
crazy.
and Tramel, I swear he punched me in my jaw over here.
Uh-uh.
He said he didn't punch me. I know I felt punched. He swears to God that he mushed me, and his palm caught me like this.
Word.
Me, I looked at him and said, "Did you motherfucking punch me in my face?" And he looked, and all he knew was I said, "Pat!" And he was pulling that bottom lip off them teeth with some blood.
Wow.
I was like, "Nigga, don't you ever put your motherfucking hands on me." So
Yeah.
he jumped out of the car. I'ma kill you. I'ma kill you. So I get out of the car. He's swinging at me. I'm like,
I'm gonna give you $5, okay? Look at
okay,
me. I'm out here with a camera.
whatever. And I'm just like, child, he
This
doing
is
too
crazy how
much.
I'm out here doing this and shit. You would think we pushing dope.
Right. Oh yes, honey. Tramel will jump in your face. He swears he didn't hit. He swears he didn't hit me, and his hand just caught the side of my face, and I said, "Oh no, bitch." I felt punched, and I punched him in the mouth. I did. I ain't gonna lie. I punched him in the mouth because you're not gonna be hitting on me. See, that's the part where I'm like, when people tell me how they perceive our relationship, I laugh because I'm like, y'all act like I'm some kind of punk. I'm not gonna, y'all have seen Tramel act out on camera, and if you haven't, go back and look at some of our videos. What I'm not gonna do is give y'all that kind of show. So when he acts out, I sit silent because I'm not going to give y'all that type of show. I'm not. I'm just not. My husband will perform any fucking where. He get mad in the middle of the street. He gonna yell and scream and act a goddamn fool. I'm not doing that. I'm not. It's just not who I am as a person. I wasn't raised that way, and I'm not putting my business out in the street. So a lot of people misconstrue what they see on camera for how it is for real, and it's not that way. Tramel gets mad. Like honestly, he don't even get mad like that no more. And like I said in the beginning, okay, Casey, okay, you better understand it. And you know, it just I'm not I'm not that type of person. So like when people tell me that, I get kind of an attitude. I don't speak on it, but I kind of get like an attitude like, what kind of punk do you think I am? Like, you think I'm what the hell? Like I get mad, and then I tell Tramel, I'm like, Tramel, people think such and so, and he said, let them think whatever they want, babe. I'm like, true. I said, but it makes me feel um I said it makes me feel right, Carrie, because I know my husband and I know he's about to perform. And I'm not giving y'all that type of show. I'm just not giving y'all that type of show. That's not what the McRae Kings are about. That's not what we do. I'm not giving y'all that type of show. Right, Grateful Heart? No, but Grateful Heart, when I hear people talk about, oh, Tramel this, and you know how to handle him, and you stay quiet, and I'm like, no, I stay quiet because I'm on camera. Y'all don't understand the cursings out he gets when we not on camera, honey. Don't think I'll just sit back and let Tramel say and do whatever he wants to me, because That ain't the case at all. But a lot of people perceive it that way. A lot of people perceive it that, you know, Tramel does whatever I ask him. Like, honestly, Tramel does whatever I ask him. I don't care what it is. Tramel is going to make it happen for me. He does whatever I ask him. So when people twist that around, because on camera, that's the difference. On camera, I don't mind being made to look like a punk because I'm not going to give that show to you. But on camera, Tramel ain't going to be made to look like no punk. It just ain't in his blood. So we do the opposite. Like, we really do the opposite. We don't give Jerry Springer. No, Casey, I don't. I don't do Jerry Springer shows. I don't. I really don't. And that's right. Keep your personal business behind closed doors. But I know when that camera goes, oh, girl, when that camera goes off, baby, it be on and popping. But, you know, I'm like, I don't mind sitting here letting y'all think I'm a punk and I don't say nothing back and Tramel, you know, does whatever. On the other hand, Tramel ain't gonna sit here and let y'all think he a punk. He gonna go off and act a damn fool because that's just my husband. And I know that's my husband. So if I know that's my husband, why am I gonna egg him on? I sit here and I'm like, okay, whatever. Y'all see my facial expressions in my eyes, child. That have y'all laughing more than anything. Because y'all be seeing my eyes and my facial expressions like, honey, when we get off this camera, it is on and popping. I'm not doing this on camera. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you so much. Grateful said, I know you're not a punk, Joseph. Right. Me being the Aries alone should tell you I'm not a punk. What Aries you ever met that was a punk? None. None. I ain't never met one that was a punk. None. Right, Hattie, right. So, and it ain't much that goes on behind the scenes either, because I still let Tramel yell and scream and do his thing because I know he mad, and I sit there and be like, you done? And that pisses him off even more because I don't be mad. I'm like, you done? Well, let me know when you're done because I ain't got time. But I swear, we haven't, oh my God, it's been months, and I appreciate it because we both try to contain ourselves, and we agree that after we argue and stuff, we always have a conversation. And we agreed, like, well, if we have a conversation and we fix things, why not skip all the bullshit in the beginning and just have the conversation? So normally, if I'm mad or he's mad, we'll walk away. Sometimes, very few, you know, we'll yell at each other. But, you know, most of the time, you know, now we got it under control. We really have it. Yes, Tina Shell, putting God first. I ain't never met an Aries that was a punk, honey, because one way or another, we'll get you. You ain't going to be yelling and screaming at me and think that that's it. No, Hattie, I know I'm not. People that have talked to me about what they think my marriage is with Tramel, that's how they make me seem, and it makes me mad because I'm like, you have no clue who I am. You just think that what you see on YouTube is real. Like, and when I say real, I mean that I just sit there and let Tramel talk to me any old kind of way and treat me any old kind of way, and that's not the case at all. So, and when there are people that have told me how they felt, and I'm just sitting there like, really? For real? That's what you think? Okay. I don't clear things up because it's really none of their business, honestly. You can perceive us however you want to perceive us because it's none of your business in actuality. So, the only part that makes me mad is that they think I'm some little sucker sitting around letting my husband just abuse me and treat me any old kind of way. But anyway, y'all, my time has come. I got to go inside. I enjoyed spending time with y'all this morning. I may do this more often on dialysis days. I really may. And, you know, I love all of you guys. Tramel love all of you guys. We miss you guys. We really do. We coming back soon. Like I said, we've done most of the new doctors we have to do, so that's out of the way. And Tremel is enrolled in culinary school. I'm so proud of my husband. I am. I'm so proud of him. And he wanted to do something and he did it. So I'm sure y'all are gonna get some cooking videos because I know Tremel is gonna do great in the culinary school because he loves to cook. Um, and Kerry, we miss you guys too. We really, really do. Um, and like I said, this live was a request, and I had to do it because I had to show the person that I can listen, because they think I don't listen, but I did it because I wanted to show them that I hear them when they speak, and I listen. So I love you guys. We love you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you, Grateful Heart, for putting our cash apps up. I appreciate it. Hey, Tristan. Yeah. So y'all know how we end. Follow us on all social media platforms. You know what they are. Check out the McRaeKingz Boutique. And also, if nobody tells you they love you today, know Tremel and I love you. And there's absolutely nothing you could do about it. And I know y'all ain't heard this in a long time, but you're going to hear it today. You know what it is. It's Team McRae all damn day. I'll see y'all maybe Monday. So make sure your notification bells are set, because I might do this every dialysis day. So that'll be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and we can have a conversation. Hey, Rooted in Essential Oils. All right. You can catch the replay because I got to go in here and get my dialysis done. Love you guys. Peace.